It is Ted Forrest with nearly a 3-to-1 chip advantage.
Completes. Ted raises. 3,000 each.
Forrest to bring in.
7 to the 5, 5 to the deuce.
"13 hours ago, we started this adventure.
Double check.
And if Ted decides to go with this one, this could be the hand." Ted calls. Probably 300,000 in the pot already. Remember, there's only 1.5 million in play.
3 for Ted, 4 for Phil.
Both boards very scary, and Phil's going with it. There's an 80,000 chip bet. Ted weighing his options. Kind of the nature of the beast in limit poker. Once it gets to this point, it seems like every single pot has 30–40% of the chips in play. Forrest calls. 6th Street. Definitely looking like it's Phil's pot right now, and he needs it. I believe Phil checked, and if he checked, that's telling. You certainly wouldn't check a made hand at this point. And Ted bets. Hellmuth is still drawing here.
15-minute break.
Phil calls.
And Phil calls.
Probably 40% of the chips in play in that pot. Phil checks 7th Street. Ted bets. This is not a good sign for Hellmuth. Hellmuth is going to pay him off. A 65. A 65. Now, by the way, he had a 76, or maybe a 75, but nonetheless, you can see Phil Hellmuth all but dead. About 40% of the chips in play in that pot, and they go to Ted Forrest. Forrest, by the way, ended up making a 65. Also had a 7 in his hand as well, so. And Phil is going to need every ounce of white magic he has. He's all in. Yeah, Ted folds. Astounding the accomplishments that Phil Hellmuth has done. 101 cashes, 49 final tables, 23 times he has gotten heads up for the bracelet. 13 of those times he's converted into a bracelet. And it certainly looks like it's going to stay at 13 unless he gets very lucky. He's been runner-up for the Player of the Year, I believe, twice. I want to thank you all for joining us. If this does end shortly, Just a reminder, no stream tomorrow. We will be back on Tuesday with the final table of the Millionaire Maker. Phil's the bring in for 10. He's going to go with it. 10-7 deuce for Phil.
The 35, yeah.
9-3 ace for Ted Forrest. Forrest slightly ahead right now. 6 and a 3. Both players catch well. Forrest drawing to a 9. Hellmuth drawing to a 10. 5th Street.
Ted has made a 9.
Hellmuth pairs his deuces. Forrest makes a 9. Hellmuth needs help, or this tournament is over. Pair 6. Hellmuth still needs help, and in fact, Hellmuth is drawing dead. That's it. Hellmuth can only make a 10. He's drawing dead, and that is it. 7th Street, inconsequential. And there you have it. Congratulations indeed to Phil Hellmuth. Fantastic performance by him. Another final table for him. A 2nd place finish. He earns himself $74,848. Ted Forrest hasn't won a bracelet in 10 years. He's never won a bracelet here at the Rio. Congratulations to Ted Forrest. There's Phil Hellmuth's wife.
New bracelet winner.
Ted Forrest with his 6th World Series of Poker bracelet. He played masterfully at this final table. And when it got heads up, he really turned it on. There's Lane Flack, back-to-back flap, offering his congratulations.